ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to God's favorite podcast. If you ever go look in the book of Genesis, you'll see when he said on the seventh day, he said, let there be the sideline junkies and the Sunday rise. Yes. And if you don't have it in your Bible, then you got to get the New Abridged version or whatever it is, baby. But here we are, Sideline Junkies, Podcast Network, God's favorite podcast, Jesus' favorite podcast, St. Peter's favorite podcast. I could go on, but we ain't got that much time, baby. But it's the Sideline Junkies Podcast Network, Sunday Rise. We got three gentlemen bringing you the entertainment, bringing you the information. It's the gentleman Jack Carr. It's the big guy KG who's going to be the host of the show. And I'm going to turn this over to in 1 second. And I'm the Midnight Rider. And what we're going to take you through is we're going to take you through some Wimbledon. We're going to take you through some baseball. We're going to take you through our question of the day. We got two, actually. One is pitcher or hitter if you're the Nationals. And the second question talks about the 5 players that you thought were going to be very good and turned out to flame out. And these are NBA players only. So no quarterbacks, no NFL, none of that. This is all NBA, all right? And then I think we need a 4th person for our MLB Home Run Derby draft. So if you're in the comments and you want to be the 4th, we'll throw your name in, and we're going to go through. It's only 8 participants, so everybody gets 2 players. With that all being said, welcome to the glory that is the Sunday Rise and the Sideline Junkies Podcast Network. We are still God's favorite podcast, and I'm going to turn this over to the big guy, KG. KG, take it away.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you weren't able to join us last night on the Saturday Night WrestleManiacs React show, we reacted to All In from AEW. We reacted to Saturday night's main event, which held Bill Goldberg's final match after 28 years. We burnt the house down last night. We went 2 hours and 10 minutes. We burnt the house down, and we went all over the place. We was getting it. We was talking about getting our record back because these two gentlemen that's sitting on this panel with me today took the WrestleManiacs record of longest show. So we thinking about getting our record back.
You can't get that back because the draft. The longest joint is the draft.
Yeah.
And we was on there, 3 hours, 3.5 hours?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My legs wouldn't work when we was done with that draft, dude. I had to shake them for a while, get them wake up. Boy, my ass was asleep. It was the craziest show I ever did.
And that's what I'm saying. The WrestleManiacs had the longest show.
Oh,
we had a 3-hour show. Y'all just beat us by a half an hour. Now we about to push the stratosphere. We might do a 24-hour joint. So put it out the air.
Good luck with that.
Because
good luck.
When it comes to WrestleManiacs, the People's Choice Don Rodriguez says it all the time. We were the first to go live. We were the first to go from audio to video. We were the first to go over an hour. We were the first to go over 2 hours. We were the first to go over 3 hours. Now you guys broke the record. It's all about competition, and I love it. Because guess what? That makes us look so much better as a network when we got that much to talk about. So, welcome everybody to the Sunday Rise. Let's start this thing off the proper way. How you gentlemen feeling this morning?
Oh, what you mean the proper way? I opened the show the proper way.
No. I'm talking about for me to start it off the proper way. I have to ask how you feeling.
You
open it up the proper way. Look, let me tell you something. You talking about proper because you feeling real good this morning. I like that. But
I told you. I saw Gladiator. Like at 5 a.m. I'm on.
You do nothing proper.
Do me a favor. That's what I wanted you to do right there. You see that hat he got on, ladies and gentlemen? Finest college in the land. South Bend, Indiana. Notre Dame. Thank you very much. But how you gentlemen feeling this morning?
I'm good. Boy. I told you already, man. I'm good, man. I'm ready. I'm amped up. I'm souped up. I'm siced up. I'm lifed up. It's all good, baby.
That's good. Anthony checking in. Yo, what's happening, Anthony? Anthony was in there burning it down with us last night, man. And Anthony, I just want to tell you, man, that was awesome. You was in that thing burning it down with us. I don't know what happened to Sam. Sam was in there for a minute, and he left out. But
Sam probably go get some sleep. You know, Sam need his beauty sleep.
Oh, Sam will be here in a minute. But yeah, Anthony, we've been enjoying you joining us these last few weeks, man. Got some good content and nice comments. So hey,
We might need
welcome to the family.
to get Anthony on a passenger seat and get him initiated.
yeah,
I'm gonna
got
tell
some
it
love
back out
over
to
on
my girl.
Twitter.
We'll
I'm
see what's
sorry.
up.
Got some love over there on Twitch. I ain't gonna try to read that. What's happening to you? Anthony said, "Are you guys gonna do a preview for just the Nationals? Or are you gonna do a preview for each team? Who you think they're gonna choose in the top 10 specifically?"
Anthony, I love you to death, bro, but we're not doing a whole preview of the top 10. We just answering one question and one question only, bro. My MLB draft knowledge only goes but so far. In the words of Doc Holliday, by hypocrisy only goes so far. Why?
And then he comes back with the finest team in the land is not Notre Dame. It's a team in South Florida who came out of nowhere and destroyed every blue blood team in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Who would that be?
Shit,
There
he
we
talking
go.
about the U. He talking about the U.
Yeah.
Go
What
dogs.
happened?
Go dogs.
What happened when the U came to South Bend? Catholics versus convicts. I rest my case. I rest my case. Let's get a little Wimbledon update because we got a match starting. It should be on now. But Center versus Alcaraz. Oh, they pushed it back to 11:15. That's your championship on the men's side.
What time they got it back to 11:15?
It should be on now.
11:15.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 11:16.
Yeah, I knew it was coming on this morning. I knew it was coming on.
Jack,
That's something yesterday.
what you? I know. You got to hit me with this. The women's side championship was, I think the term would be bloodbath. Hit me off, Jack.
Dude, man, my wife got up and I'm like, hey, they getting ready to get that first serve in 5 minutes. And so because she used to play tennis pretty competitively in her youth. So my wife and her family are big tennis fans. This match, man, like I say, my wife was getting ready for the cookout, and she was going in the bathroom, doing her hair, come out, see what score, going in the bathroom, doing something, come out. God damn, 6-love, first set, 24 minutes. 24 minutes first set. I said, good Lord, cookie. Then Shorty came out 2-love on her starting the second. I told you, time to grab your gym bag. This is over. It was so ugly that I didn't even want to talk about it on the show today. I wanted to just say 6-love, say no more. I mean, serious. But I mean, all right, y'all with the foreign name stuff. What's the young lady that won Wimbledon's last name? Please say it for me, gentlemen.
Swiatek.
And Anisimova. Anisimova had 3 aces. Hold up. No, Swiatek had 3 aces, okay?
Right.
And then double faults. Anisimova had 5. Swiatek only had 2. First serve. Swiatek, 78%. First serve for Anisimova, 45%. Win on first serve percentage, 72% for Swiatek, 26% for Anisimova. The numbers are just so largely different. It shows, if you look at these stats, you can say blowout, straight up blowout. I felt bad for the young lady because I'm serious. At 6'2", Swiatek knew she won this. I mean, at 2-love, I'm sorry, in the second set. At 2-love in the second set, you could just see the fist punches. She knew she had Wimbledon, dude, and everybody watching did too. The young lady, when the match was over, Swiatek did her celebration in the middle of the court, and Anisimova hit the locker room quicker than any player I've seen. But she gathered herself and she came back out for the trophy presentation, in which, the loser pretty much has
Right.
to do it. Wimbledon, it's a big thing with that. Give you a platter. Runner-up platter. So I've already said more than I thought I was going to say about this match, but I just felt for people who didn't watch it, they had to hear how lopsided it was. Uh, she didn't break Shorty's serve at all. I ain't never seen that before, man. And like I say, nobody in the women's, I'm not sure if it's in the women's or the men's, but I saw nobody's. It's the first time the women's final has ended 6-love, 6-love since 1911.
Right.
That's a long time, Midnight Rider. So uh, the stats are just ugly, man. Uh, Swiatek 26 service points won, Anisimova only 13. It's just you can go on and on. 55 points won versus 24, and of course 12 games won versus 0. So yeah, congratulations for making it to the Wimbledon finals for a U.S. Lady. That's awesome. But I expect a hell of a match tonight or this afternoon, morning with Alcaraz and Sinner. I'm looking for 5 sets. That'll be amazing. I think Alcaraz is going to pull it out. So if I jump the line, KG, I'm going to men's. I apologize. Midnight Rider, what you got?
I totally agree with you, man. I how do I say it? So going into the men's semifinal, I decided, hey, I know I'm not gonna make any money on this, but let's just bet what we know. So I bet that Sinner and Alcaraz were gonna advance. Of course they did. Then I got greedy and I thought, oh, you know what? Nobody's thinking Anna Samova would win. Let's take Shorty in the dark. Let's just take a shot in the dark.
I did too. Yep.
Let's ride. Let's dance with the devil in the pale moonlight.
Hold on. You did not parlay that. You just did the men's bet and the women's bet, or did you parlay?
Yes. No, I did men's bet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you actually hit a bet on Alcaraz and Sinner making it to the finals?
Yeah.
Midnight Rider won a bet. I ain't heard you win a bet.
No. Here's the difference. This was the Midnight Rider taking the check down. Like I knew these two was going to win, so I took two. Me in a normal bet, I'd have had 10 other options with these two, but I was like, no, I'm just take the check down.
That's not like you. That's not like you.
Yeah, I was like,
I would have picked Djokovic. I had Djokovic picked.
Nah, I think Djokovic. He's unfortunately in that era of his career where he can get to the semis, but he can't get past it. Like he runs. They say he runs out of gas. Federer had the same thing. If you remember, like about 4 years ago with Federer, he could get to the semis, but he couldn't get past the semis. And even he did make the final, he'd lose in like 4 sets because he just didn't have the gas for the wheels no more.
Yes, and they're not number one players anymore. They don't want to face the number ones and the number twos. They'd rather have a mix up like on the ladies' side. The ladies' side, I think that was 13 seed versus 8 seed. That's pretty, not unheard of, but pretty rare. You get
right.
A match
you got to think
like
about it.
The final.
And that's how, like on the ladies' side, you knew it was going to be something crazy because on the first day you lost Coco Gauff, who was 1, and I forgot the young lady that was number 4. I think it was both Americans.
I thought Coco was 3 or 4, and the other girl was 1.
However it goes, and then Sabalenka.
2 of the top 3. 2 of the top 3 lost in the first round.
Right. Exactly.
Got you. And said Sabalenka.
That's the one that lost in the semis.
Semis, yeah. She was the number 1 that Anisimova beat.
Yep.
And then I think Coco was 2 and 3.
And I thought Anisimova, her thing was when you win something big like that, I thought, honestly, she was riding a wave and she was going to get into the final and just ride the momentum. But I guess momentum, when it got to Swiatek, and I truly believe when she got down 3-love, I think she packed her bags and she was ready to go to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think so
I miss
too.
McHugh. Oh,
Good
Um,
gosh, you're killing me,
but
KG. You're
but
killing
you
me.
know, Anna Samova, she had taken a break from tennis like 2.5 years ago with mental health and other things. I just pray that this national TV ass whooping don't mess with her head, bro, because something like
Right.
that can it can bust it. Because I mean, this is a one-on-one sport. It's not like if you go out there and get beat 72-0 in football, that's your whole team did it. But in a one-on-one sport to get banged out like that, mm,
Yeah.
I pray the girl comes through this okay and just takes it as a step of success versus a step of humiliation. Uh, to get to the finals of Wimbledon is a big deal. You got that pretty plate sitting up on your fireplace, so good luck to that young lady, man. I hope she picks it up and continues to thrive.
Hey, Matty Ice, if you available, can you jump in and be our fourth for the home run derby draft?
Yeah.
KG, it's on you, baby.
and Anthony said, KG, didn't we blow out the same team a year later and force your coach to retire? No, Catholic versus Convict was 88. That was the year we
Yep.
won the national championship, 31-30. I don't care what nobody say, that wasn't pass interference, so we'll leave it at that. We won the national championship, and then a couple years later when we did play again and y'all beat us, that's what got us cheated out of the national championship. I think that was 93, which was Lou Holt's last year.
No, that was Boston College they lost to in '93.
That was Boston College, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That
that was
cheated us
that
out
was
of the
the
national championship.
that was the Curly year, and just because they wanted Bobby Bowden to have a championship, they cheated us out of being in place for it. Sorry.
Ugh. And no, don't be sorry, because it still leaves a bad taste in my mouth all this time later. Come on now, I'm still mad that Rocket Ishmael didn't win the 1990 Heisman.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
still mad about that. And Matty Ice checking in. Happy Sunday AM. Did a second day at Cedar Point, and I'm not hurting. Old man still got it. See what I mean? See what I mean?
Oh boy.
See what I mean?
You know
I
what I
know
mean?
for a fact. I know for a fact if I say, Matty, Gotham needs you, he'll lace him up and we in there.
Oh Lord, lacing them, taping them, everything.
He said, I honestly haven't looked at the lineup yet. Was going to do my research tomorrow first, my show, but sure. For my show, but sure.
Trust me, it's only 8 players, dog. It ain't much research you got to do, bro.
No, it's not. I mean, and plus it's just gonna be a snake draft, so you got to get lucky.
I mean, if you get the 4 spot, you probably the only person that got to worry about something. Because if you're in the 1, you pick your favorite, and then you get what's left. That's honestly how it's gonna go. Go ahead, KG. I'm sorry.
No, and switching to MLB, let's go right to it. The question is pitcher or hitter for the Nats. Which side are you on? I'm gonna let you gentlemen start. Starting with the gentleman Jack. What you got?
Uh, for the draft, it's hard to say, man. I mean, the Nats, they got some youngins coming up, and they got CJ Abrams leading the show. Their pitching is growing. You know, I really don't know where. I thought picking up Holiday would be good, but I see Holiday's dropped in some mock drafts recently. I don't know why. I've seen him as low as 5 now, and I seen him 1-2 just 3 weeks ago. So, man, there's a lot of nice arms out there, and there's a lot of how should you say seasoned arms out there too. Some college boys. So, what's that big guy I was talking about the other day? Midnight Rider, that pitcher. I think he's from Wake Forest or something.
There's the
Is it Wake
kid
Forest
Seth
or
Hernandez.
LSU?
Oh, Cade Anderson.
Is that LSU?
That's LSU, the lefty. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I think they should go for. And there's quite a few
So
high school arms coming out. I just
Yeah.
trust the college arm versus the high school arm. Go ahead.
No, I was about to ask you this question. I think what I'm trying to get at on this question is, would you go hitter or are you going pitcher? And this is from a
Right,
structural standpoint because
right.
um, there's like 3 young shortstops in this draft where you go Holiday. I think there's a kid named Willits, where in Anthony's eyes, you could go under the under slot and pay him a little bit less as a first pick
Hmm.
overall, but you'd have to wait on him a little bit longer. I think this is really where the Nats struggle, to be honest with you. And the reason why I really brought this up as a topic is I think the Nats struggled when they got successful in that run from 2012 to 2019. They had a shift in philosophy. Their shift was they wanted college arms that didn't take them long to ramp up and get ready. And either they can move to help build the team up or they would keep them and they'd be in the majors and they make an impact. The only problem is the guys they pick, a lot of them didn't have the immediate impact. And I think that's where the success and the failure is. But to answer the question, I'm going pitcher because I think
Yeah.
you can get a kid like Anderson up. Maybe he's your 2 or your 3. You have Josiah Gray, you have DJ Hers. Like you can end up having a really solid pitching staff next year without doing a whole lot. And maybe Anderson comes up in late August or
Hmm.
September to help fill out the thing. But you go in the next year with Mackenzie Gore. Um, what is his? Why did I just lose his name? The kid they got from the Dodgers, Josh. He was an All Star. I just slipped my brain. I'm sorry. But DJ
I don't
Hers
know.
and you just have you just have a stable of pitches that can really be good, and you get something out of Cade Cavalli, or then you can start pushing guys like Mitchell Parker, and you can start pushing. I mean, Jake Irvin, I think is going to be one of your starters no matter what. But you can push Mitchell Parker into maybe a relief role, and maybe he
Hmm.
becomes your long guy out of the pen to go with Jackson Rutledge and those guys. So I don't know.
Hmm.
I just think this team has options, but they got to start moving and
Yes.
manipulating people into certain
Well,
things.
experts say it's a 55% chance the Nats take Anderson and a 35% chance they take Ethan Holiday, the young high schooler, and a 10% chance they take Eli Willits. It's
Yep.
another young high school pitcher. I
No, he's a
really,
shortstop.
oh, sorry, high school shortstop. Excuse me, that's what I meant to say. He's a nice high school shortstop, but position players, I think you got a better shot at getting lucky with a high schooler than versus a pitcher, in my opinion. I'm a big believer. Get your pitchers seasoned. Give them 1, 2, 3, even 4 years in college. Uh, Definitely, we ain't seen no pitcher jump from high school and to the bigs.
Right.
So uh, there's a bunch of Seth Hernandez. He's another high school pitcher. They got Ethan Holiday listed in this one going to the Rockies. I pray that doesn't happen. I don't want to see him down there with all that losing. The Cardinals supposed to be picking that shortstop Willits from Oklahoma. He's a high school ball player, and the Pirates are looking at that Oregon State shortstop, who was a top 10 prospect as well, Avia Arquette.
Yep.
So it's going to be interesting. There's another shortstop, JoJo Parker. He's a high schooler.
Yep.
These are top 10 guys I'm talking about. Florida State pitcher Jamie Arnold. He's nice lefty. Uh, Cincinnati is looking at that outfielder from Auburn, Ike Irish. He had a pretty outstanding season. So it's up in the air. These major league drafts. It's I think it's much more difficult than say NFL and NBA in finding studs. Um,
Well, I totally agree with you, and I'll take it this way. I think that in the MLB and the NHL draft, you tend to take longer to find the guys that you want. Because they don't. We see you, Maddie. They are there's room, and you're always like 2 or 3 years away before they even make an impact. So that's why
Right.
it will be and the NHL are totally different than everything else.
Mhm.
While we thinking about it, does anybody have like a way to randomize so we can do this draft like on your
I
computer?
can throw
I
numbers
think
in the
Jack.
hat.
Yeah, pretty
Throw
much. That's all we
numbers
can
in
do
the
is put
hat.
numbers in the hat.
All right, let's
If
go.
you want me to, I can. You want me to set that up?
Wheelofnames.com.
Huh?
You got. Then do it, man.
Wheelofnames.com. Well, I'm on my phone, so let's see here. Can you guys still hear
You got
me?
jobs.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
you good?
I can do it.
All right.
I can do
I
it
got
split
it.
screen.
I
Okay.
can't do split screen, but I'm already in it. We use this all the time for work. It's very nice, easy. Wheelofnames.com if you ever need a randomizer
Yeah.
for your future references.
Thank you.
And
Just
you
our
know
four names,
Midnight
right?
Rider. Midnight Rider. In this whole draft, there's a dude that's got a name that I just love. Another high school shortstop from Alabama. Steele Hall. That's a tough ass name coming up. Steele. Oh, I like it. Hey, I
You
can
only,
pronounce that name, Maddie.
I was about to say that's the only reason you like it is because you can pronounce it.
Shut up. Okay, Foskey. Jaden Foskey from Nazareth Academy in Illinois. 31 ranked player. Gavin Fiend. Are you a fiend or what? A lot of high school boys coming up, man.
All right, I got the four names loaded. I'm just gonna spin it since I can't do the show it.
Midnight Ride. I thought we was doing snake draft.
We are doing a snake draft, but you gotta make an order.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can't pick them yourself. There's got to be a random snake draft.
Yeah.
The winner
I-
of Cal Raleigh is KG.
So KG picks one.
That's what I'm saying. How we figure out the order? But go ahead.
That's what we're
I'm
doing.
just sitting in the back.
The
I know how
winner
y'all
of
roll. I did
the second
NFL.
pick is Midnight
I had to
Rider.
see what y'all.
Say that again, Maddie.
You got the second pick.
Okay.
And the third pick is going to be, it's right on the line. It's going to be close. Is going to be the Gentleman Jack, which means I pick fourth.
All right.
So how do you say
KG's one.
KG against Cal Raleigh? Because he's going to pick them himself, or we're going to do it through the randomizer.
No, we're picking the players. We're just picking
Okay,
the order right now.
just did the order through the randomizer. I got you.
Yeah, there you go, Jack.
I don't like it. I'd rather
Yeah.
just let the randomizer players.
What?
He's
Shut
saying
up.
put all 8 players in the randomizer, and now whoever goes first,
We'll
I guess,
do it.
which comes up first.
I got you.
We'll do it. Midnight Ride as well. We cool.
Yeah, which is the
Cool.
gambler efficient way.
Let's rock and roll, fellas.
So let's set it up. What we're doing is the MLB home run derby draft. What am I doing? KG, take it away.
Can I?
You got it. I'm rocking right with you. Before we do that, let me jump to some comments real quick. Maddie, I like that because Maddie already picked my first pick, so I already know where I'm going. So that's cool. It's Cal Raleigh.
He had no idea, Maddie. He had no idea, Maddie.
Oh, believe me, I've done my research.
Oh, boy, blah, blah, blah. You did your research on the player that didn't make it in the NBA. That's all the research you did. You know, Hank Gathers, Carl Witherspoon, and, you know the list.
I'm thinking the nationals are between Seth Hernandez, Cade Anderson, Jamie Arnold, or Liam Doyle.
What are you talking
He
about?
said you guys are deep in your system. Talking about who they're going to draft.
Yeah,
you guys are deep in your system when it comes to offensive prospects. Your weakness is more on the pitching side. He said, I thought Steven Strasburg was out of college and he produced right away. Steven Strasburg missed the whole year. He was hurt that
No, he
first
didn't.
year. He didn't.
No. He came up because there's Strasmus. If you don't remember Strasmus, Strasmus happened like July, in the middle of July. He came up and pitched against the Pirates.
Of course.
10 or 12 batters.
They set that up, man. They brought him up against the suckiest team in the league, and they still suck. That's why he had that good debut. They debuted him against the Phillies or somebody. Not Philly.
Go ahead, Jack. I'm sorry.
You're wrong. They would not have had that debut against the Phillies or anybody else at the top of a division. They played the cellar dweller Pittsburgh Pirates and probably won 15, 20 games at that time. It was a selected debut team. I know it was. I know it was. Here come the Pirates. Let's put our young stud out there. I would have done it too.
You can have your theory. I'm just saying I'm not worried about why they did it or what they did. It's the fact that he debuted, he had his 10 plus Ks, and I don't think he has struggled at all in the beginning. So I don't even remember in that stretch, his early stretch, him struggling at all. So it didn't matter who you put him in front of, he was going to get his Ks no matter what. I don't know. I bring this up all the time, but there's a thing where this kid from the Atlanta Braves debuted, and they played the Nationals, and they played against his first 3 games with Strasburg, Scherzer, and Gio Gonzalez. And the kid said, Strasburg threw me at 90-mile-per-hour changeup. He was like, when that pitch hit the glove, he was like, "Yo, I don't think I belong here." He was going to retire after that pitch in that game.
Damn.
It was this you know how they do those behind the scenes shows, and this kid was riding with MLB Network, and he was like, "Yo, after that 3-game stretch, I didn't know if I belonged in Major League Baseball." But I digress.
He digress. Yeah, I liked Strasburg when he came out. I liked Strasburg a lot when he came out. I thought he was on time. Don't feel he had the career, but he had the career. I don't think he had the career that everybody expected him to have, but he did have some very bright moments in his career. So I'm not saying he's a scrub, but he did good. He didn't. How many All-Stars he made? Just one?
Nah, he made more than that.
Did he? Okay.
I'd have to look it up, but I know he made more than one All-Star game.
Yeah,
Strasburg
but I'm not saying though. When he go ahead. I thought he came in and he was supposed to be the second coming, of the best pitchers ever, and Hall of Fame was just in his future and all this World Series and all that. He did get a ring, but I don't think he's in any consideration for Hall of Fame.
Well, he won't be because of the last 5 years of his career, where after the World Series, he just didn't. He couldn't stay healthy anymore.
I know.
And then 2012 was the year that he came off of the Tommy John, and they shut him down, and everybody gets upset about that. But after that, between 2013 and 2019, he was a dominant pitcher.
You stretched that a little bit.
No, I didn't. You got fan amnesia.
He wasn't rolling for 6 years straight.
Yes, you got fan amnesia.
I look it up. I'll look it up after the show when I got some free time, buddy. But I don't know.
You got a case of this is a little fan amnesia. I've done this.
It's not. I remember.
Okay, Jack.
All right. Did you think when he came in and the way he went through the minors and the way his debut went, what did you think of his future? Did you think Hall of Fame was in his future?
I thought he was gonna be a dominant pitcher.
All of us did.
Okay. If you look at him and Scherzer, during that stretch, they were probably two of the most dominant pitchers outside of like DeGrom, and some of those guys. But he's right there.
For a little bit.
Dude, he came up. Okay, let's not get bogged down in this wormhole because we got Matty in for the MLB draft, for the home run derby draft. Go ahead, KJ.
Anthony said, "How about Carson Witherspoon from Oklahoma? What are your thoughts on drafting him number one as an underslot guy to save on money later?"
They're not drafting any other pitcher besides either Anderson or Hernandez. And then after that, it's Willits or Ethan Holiday.
And he said, I believe both the NHL and MLB are more based on potential because you're drafting players so young. Kids either in high school or still playing junior hockey.
Only reason I disagree with that is because the NBA draft, if you paid attention to this year's NBA draft, it was a bunch of guys that they drafted on potential, upside, wingspan. If you pay attention, there are not a lot of the solid guys like Jack's guy, Clayton Jr., don't get drafted into the 20s because they're solid players, but they don't have either the wingspan the league is looking for or the height the league is looking for.
And the age, kind of. I mean, he played 5 years. So, they're looking for them 19, 20-year-olds, not them 23, 24-year-olds.
Yep.
I've learned that, and I'm kind of evolving into that. Thank you, Midnight Rider.
Told you, man. Stick with me.
Stick with me.
Anthony said, for my Marlins, is saying we're going to go massively underslot and probably get Dax Kilby or Ryan Mitchell at number 7 to save money for later.
What pick they got?
7.
The Marlins did that
7
with Jose Fernandez. I think we debuted against the Reds, and he struck out 15 batters.
I keep saying to this day that the death of Jose Fernandez truly hurt the Marlins for the next 15 years.
Definitely. But the Marlins should get somebody nice in this draft. It's just are they getting the right nice guy that's going to pan out? They should get a decent guy, and I don't know. I think it's pitcher stacked. So if I was the Marlins, I'd go pitcher.
Yep.
Anthony said, yeah, that's what hurt Steven Strasburg, to be honest. He was such a flamethrower early in his career and it hurt him later that he became so injury prone. And Tim checking in, them steroids and that Yankee bat are just great for baseball.
Yeah. Speaking about the roids, me and my wife got into a discussion about that because she was talking about Cal Raleigh. He's got a nickname, the Dumper, I think.
There's something about it revolves around his butt.
I think it's called the Dumper, the Damper. It's the weirdest nickname. My wife says
something like that. It's like the Dumper.
Oh, she was at physical therapy, and the therapist was talking about the home run derby, and then I was talking about it at home. She goes, "Who you got? You got the Dumper?" I'm like, "What the hell is the Dumper?" And then I Googled it and found out it was Cal Raleigh, and I thought that was pretty funny. He's the leader in home runs, but I don't know, man. This is 36 through half the season.
Right.
The most he's ever hit. It's there at the midway point. So he's hit 36 home runs, bro. The most he's ever hit in his career in a season is 36. And then he hit 30 one time. So he's only been over 30 home runs twice before this in his 5-year career, 6-year career or so. So I don't know, man. He juicing? Is he juicing? So now he's gonna have 50 homers this year. Is he juicing?
But hold on, let me say this. Sometimes when you get with a hitting coach that really can unlock that potential, it can change a lot.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Let's get to this. Let's get to this draft real quick. So if I gotta
Can
go
can
first,
can I announce
Let's
all the players in it?
yeah, I was going to say, let's
yes,
announce all
sir.
the players.
Because I got a little bit of numbers on them all. First of all, the hometown boy. I thought it was going to be Ronald Acuna. I thought he was in the home run contest for Atlanta because they always have one for the home park. But it's going
Yeah,
to be
but
Big Matt Olson.
he had to back out.
Yeah, the
Okay,
team
I
didn't
thought
want.
Matt Olson looked new. So they got Big Matt Olson to come in and fill a spot for the ATL. 17 home runs. His longest home run is 434 feet. And you got Kyle Raleigh, the Seattle Seahawks from the Seattle Mariners, leading the league with 36 home runs. 440 feet is his longest. Then you got the young man in Washington, James Wood. He's the eighth. He's in eighth place on home runs this year, and he has 24 home runs. 451 is the longest. Matt Olson is actually 29th place in home runs this year. So I'm just putting that number because I have the home run leaders in front of me, in which I would like to see more of them cats in this than having to pick up some guys that I don't think deserve to be here. Byron Buxton from the Minnesota Twins. He's 12th in home runs so far this season. 20 home runs, 479 foot is his longest shot. That's the farthest of all the entries. Almost a 500-foot home run by Byron Buxton. O'Neal Cruz in Pittsburgh. He is the 40th ranked home run hitter in the league this year. 40th. He's got 16 home runs. 463 is the longest. Junior Caminero. He is the ninth place home run hitter. He's with the Tampa Bay Rays. 23 homers. 425 is his longest. Brent Rooker. I like Brent Rooker, but he's number 17th place on the home run list this year so far. He's with the A's. 19 homers, 440 is his longest. And then the guy I like, but I hate he's with the Yankees, is Jazz Chisholm. That's my dude. But he's 29th in home runs, guys. He has 17 homers. 442 feet is his longest. So those are the entries in this year's home run derby. So let's
Do we
get
have
down and see who's gonna have who.
do we have the ESPN the pick is in?
Ding-ding-ding.
Should be on there.
KG.
I keep muting myself. I ain't hear you, Midnight Rider. What did you say?
I
KG.
said we need the pick is in.
I got
The challenge.
NFL pick is in.
Yeah, we need that. It's on you.
Well, pick is in, and I'm going to take Cal Raleigh.
All right.
Surprise.
Let's go. The pick is in. Can I get the music? With the second pick, the Midnight Rider decides to take James Wood of the Washington Nationals.
Homer
I
pick.
knew that. I wrote that
I knew
down
that too.
before you said it. I wrote KG, and then right below was James Wood. That's a good. Put that MR there. That's getting down. So I'm number 3. I like Cruz O'Neal in Pittsburgh. I know he only got 16 homers this year, but that boy, he flicks the bat, guys. Quick wrist. He's like Ellie De La Cruz. He has the same swing, man. So I'm going with O'Neal Cruz in Pittsburgh.
All right, so my math is right. I got 4 and 5 then, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My crack staff of statisticians here have been working for me a while since for all 20 minutes I knew that I was going to be doing this. But it turns out that right-handed hitters hit more home runs in Truist Park than left-handed hitters. So I'm going to take the only 2 righties. I mean, Cal's a switch hitter, so he'll bat righty, I'm sure. So I'm going to take the only 2 righties since you guys all took lefties. I'm going to take Junior Caminero from Tampa Bay and Brent Rooker from Oakland.
You took a Rooker. I like that Rooker over there with the A's. You got me, Matty. I think I'm just gonna go with my next favorite dude on the list. I don't think he's gonna win it. It'd be fun if Matt Olson. No, I'm still kind of figuring it out. But it'd be cool. It'd be cool if Matt Olson won it. You know, the hometown stuff. That's always. Because didn't Soto win it at home?
No,
He
Harper
didn't.
won it at
I
home.
thought he did. It was Bryce in the flag arm wrap and stuff. Yeah, I remember that. So I'm gonna take Jazz Chisholm, man.
God
I got a
damn it,
feeling
Jack.
Olsen might win it, man. But JC's taking Jazz. I got Jazz and I got Cruz.
Now I gotta see
God
who's in the thing.
damn it.
KG, he wasn't
Who
making
getting
it.
stuck with Buxton? Who getting stuck with Buxton?
Less Buxton.
I'm getting stuck
and
with
Olsen.
Buxton.
Oh yeah, because
Who's left?
Midnight Rider gonna take Olsen.
Nah, I'm actually taking Brian Buxton. I'm taking Brian
All
Taking
Buxton.
who?
Brian Buxton.
You got a good one, KG.
And that's all because 3 years ago, I was playing MLB The Show. I think it was, I don't know what year it was, and Buxton was my guy. On my team. So I'm gonna stay loyal to the dude on my squad.
But let me get back to the home run leaders real quick, guys, just for a second. Cal Raleigh, Aaron
Can you let
Judge,
the man,
Shohei Ohtani.
pick? Hold on, Jack. Can you at least let the man
I'm sorry.
pick? I mean, good
I
God.
thought he was done. It's only one pick left. You know who's got it? I wrote it down. My bad.
Well, Matt Olson. Wait, hold on. Let me do it properly. With the 8th pick.
Yeah, please.
In the home run derby draft, the big guy KG selects Matt Olson.
Well, what a surprise. You mother son of a gun. But like I'm saying though, man, you got Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Eugenio Suarez. I thought he should have been in it. Kyle Schwarber, I thought he should have been in it. Suzuki, Crow Armstrong, that'd have been nice for him to have a little coming out and been in it. And then you got James Wood, Soto, Riley Green. In the top 12, you got 4 participants in the batting home run derby. In the top 12 home run hitters, there's only 4. So I don't know. I just wish some other players would get it. Pete Alonso, I thought that. I mean, I like watching Pete Alonso in the derby, but I think it was a good time for him to step down, let some new dudes up. He's been having fun with it for the past couple of years, 3, 4. So
I think a lot of
I
the
don't
guys
know.
just know they just don't want to do it. You know, they're
I know. It's a
so many
lot
of
of
these
work.
guys that come out of the home run derby and they get into immediate slumps because of how hard they're trying to swing for home runs.
True. But I don't know. Nowadays, I think it's a lot different than, say, in the 80s and 90s, because nowadays the launch angles are different. They're swinging for home runs pretty much all the time anyway, in my opinion. That's why batting averages is down so much. But I just you know, Aaron Judge, you're not going to never see him in it. Ohtani, you're not going to see him in it. You know, there's just certain guys that get to that status and they just don't like dunk contests. John Moran ain't going to get it in it. LeBron didn't get it later on. The stars just don't come out like they used to. The way I feel.
And that's why these events lose the luster, because the stars don't participate.
Well, they used to do the home run little thing. They do a weekly show. I forgot who hosted it. A weekly little home run derby show. You can go on YouTube and watch them right now today. This was probably in the 70s. I mean, you see, y'all ain't never see that on MLB films.
You probably got the black and white version. You like KG? You starting to get like KG, dog.
No, that was fun, man. Maddie probably remembers it when pro ball players used to have that home run contest. It was on the weekend, and it was, I think it might even been out of season. But you have Harmon.
I remember the black and white ones that they still show occasionally on ESPN Classics and stuff like that. But
right, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, Harmon Killebrew going up against big guys. It was. You think it was 60s? Do you really?
Yeah.
I seen a lot of them. I mean, I was born in '68, so I didn't see all those.
Yeah, you probably saw all of them.
They used to have them come up all the time, man. on they do it when they like this time of year when they ain't got no sports to be on. They would put stuff like that on.
How was Jesus' first birthday party?
It was pretty good. We rocked out, man. They brought us some fruit and they brought us a lamb and shit. We ate good.
Okay.
But you know something funny, Jack? It's funny you say that because I said the same thing about the NBA draft. I mean the NBA All-Star weekend. Sometimes you gotta bring an element of the past, and when you did that, it was fun to watch. When they used to have the WNBA counterpart, the NBA counterpart, and then whoever the big name was from the city of the team, and they had you had the shooting stars contest. That was fun, but they don't do those type things. But let me get to a couple comments so we can move on.
Yeah, and then I got one more thing on the MLB.
Did somebody write this down? I mean, do we have a record collector so we can figure out who wins this?
Yes.
Yeah, I got it.
Yes.
I got it.
Okay.
Everybody got it.
I take extensive notes.
I just want to make sure when I win another thing, I get recognized for it. Because right now I'm the reigning defending picks champion. I'm the reigning defending hockey champion playoffs. So I mean, I know Matty Ice won the college basketball championship. So I mean, I'm just trying to keep track of my titles.
Okay, Cupcake.
No but problem.
Look, the Major League schedule is the draft is tonight, 6 p.m. Tomorrow you got the celebrity softball game. It's at 1:00, but I think they're going to show a tape version later on. Maybe before the home run derby, you'll probably see that softball game around 7:00 because the home run derby starts at 8 p.m. I got something that's going on, guys. That I wonder if we're getting it mixed up with the Oscars or something, man, or the Emmys. What's up with this 2:15 2 p.m. July 15th red carpet show? What the fuck? What?
What are you talking about?
Oh, they doing a red carpet.
Always been big.
Oh, I thought they were doing a red carpet show for the All-Stars. Why is this listed under MLB stuff?
It's they allow the players to come in their tuxedos with their girlfriends or wives or their wives friends, and yeah.
Did you know this, Maddie?
I don't know if we still have Maddie.
I'm here. I'm moving stuff around the basement. So I had myself on mute while I was moving stuff.
Did you know anything about this red carpet thing the MLB's participating in?
I've heard it, but I've not seen it. Like, it would be interesting to see how it works out.
It's about a 3-year thing. Is
it really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
The red carpet thing is a thing that since the NFL introduced it, everybody is tried to make their version of it.
Yeah, the NHL does it when they do have an All-Star game, but
does what though? I mean, what do they do?
The players come down the red carpet just like it was, like they do for the Emmys and the Academy Awards before they go.
So what are you saying? They enter the stadium on a red carpet for photo shoots and stuff?
Well, they do autographs and stuff. Like I did one way back when the NHL All-Star game was in Raleigh. That before they went in for the skills competition, they came in off a red carpet. I got there 6 hours early, so I got I think I got just about. Hold on, let's see here. You might be able to see it here.
Was you on the rail?
Yeah. So let's see here. You might be able to see it. Let's see.
Cool.
I don't know. Can I reverse my camera here? Is that showing there on the wall? The autographs here. Am I getting it right?
Oh, yeah.
So that was my hard work there on the red carpet in Raleigh.
Never really hit me like that this happens.
Ovi didn't sign though. He went right by us. I was a little disappointed. I don't have Ovi on there, but
they got Fanatics deals. Well, no, he's not Fanatics. That's right. He signs for Monk all the time, man. You want an Ovi signature that's legit? Go to Monk Wells over at AAG. He's on Facebook. AAG. Monk's got Obi pucks, Obi mini helmets, Obi Stanley Cup trophy signature. That's the one I want. He's got mini Stanleys, and he had all kind of caps signed, different ones, and it just looks awesome sitting up in his office, man. It's probably about I don't know 2.5 foot Stanley Cup, and he's got Obi's signature on it. It's pretty cool.
Before you go, Maddie, are you going tomorrow or Tuesday? And then give us a quick preview of what you got
On tomorrow.
for that day.
We are gonna go tomorrow at 5. I'm working on the basement. I think you guys may have seen, but anyway, I'm gonna be a granddad.
New studio?
No, we're working.
Oh, you're not getting a new studio, new bedroom.
The basement is going to be turned into a living space for my son and his girlfriend, and then they're all here with the grandbaby. So grandbaby's due in December, so we got work to do. So originally the guy that's going to come start helping stuff was going to be here Monday. Now he's coming tonight, so I'm back on Monday.
Of course.
So we're gonna do. Of course, we'll hit the home run derby and a little bit more. There was 2 more hockey trades, so we got to go through that. And then we're going to continue the summer road trip with some baseball stadium talk of what is everyone's favorite baseball stadiums and why.
Awesome.
Before you move on, what's the name of your show and what time your show come on?
Drive Time with Matty Ice and Friends. We're going to call it in Friends now lately because usually Scooter or Paul or Showtime Slayer, somebody's usually on with me anymore, or Vic. I think Vic might even be back this week, so we'll see at 5:00 on Mondays.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, now you know. You got the greatest Monday show, the Drive Time with Matty Ice at 5. And then I think at 7 p.m., we follow that up with Pretenders and Contenders. It's the Sideline Junkies Podcast Network. This is what we do. Enjoy. Get in where you fit in. All gas, no brakes. Yada I mean.
Holla.
Go ahead, KG. Take us to the next topic.
All right, let me get to a couple of these comments real quick because they building up. Tim said NBA draft is trash if you're not getting the first overall pick because the rest of the draft is a roll of dice. Anthony said my home run derby team is prime Mike Stanton.
Hold on. He can't keep doing this. If you're not the first pick, this is the same guy. Because here's a guy that cried about the Boston Celtics drafting Jason Tatum. He cried about it. He lamented. He swore off everything in the world that was right because they took Jason Tatum. Now he the happiest guy in the world because they got Jason Tatum. No, the NBA draft isn't trash. It's just it's a potluck. It's just like every other draft. So stop this. Stop what you're doing. I'm not having this.
That's the madness.
I know. I was there when you hated Jason Tatum getting picked. Just remember that. Me and Courtney.
Number 7 pick. 7th pick of the
No, he was
NBA
third.
draft. Jason Tatum was 7th.
No, he was third.
Him and JB was both 7th round picks. Number 7 picks.
Bet. What you want to bet on? You want to lose a cheesesteak?
Shut up.
I'm just saying. He's the third pick. He's the third pick of that draft. That draft goes the draft goes Mikal Fultz, Jahlil Okafor, Jason Tatum. And he's not third, he's fourth. He's in the top 4.
You think so?
But continue on.
Anthony said my home run derby team is prime Mike Stanton, Mark McGwire, and Albert Bell. Tim said a hitting coach doesn't give you power.
Oh, that's right.
A good torpedo bat does, along with steroids.
They traded up to get him in the 3rd. You're right.
I know I'm right.
And I'm sorry. They were picked the same, not 7th. They were both picked 3rd.
I know. This is what I do, Jack Carr.
I just knew they was both picked the same joint back-to-back years. That's all I knew.
You got to do. Ain't no
Started with 7.
All you got to do is say, okay, Midnight Rider, jump in the back seat and just ride with me. All right? That's all you got to do.
He gone.
And Anthony
Hey,
said the reason why I did my team like that is because I don't think this home run derby is going to be entertaining. Well,
I
Ooh.
disagree. I totally
Yeah, I
disagree.
think it's going to be nice with some new names.
I think the new names and then the fact that you got James Wood and Kyle Raleigh, I don't know if I'd probably bet them towards the back end of this because
Yeah, would.
Wood's going to put on a show. I don't care what anybody says.
Mm-hmm.
Wood's going to hit a bunch of stuff to the opposite field, and you're never going to see a display like his home run derby display because he's going oppo. He's not pulling it down the
Would.
line, getting those easy 316s and 320 home runs. He's going to hit it to the opposite field and get you the 377s, the 380s. So that's why I like him.
What I've seen about Wood, he's big like Judge, but he's got a Griffey-esque swing, in my opinion.
He has a what?
He's got a Griffey-esque,
Okay.
juniorish swing,
Okay.
but he's big like Judge though. He's a big man. He's a big guy, but he has that pure swing, bro. It's nice. I've been watching him the last week or two, and yeah, Mr. Wood's going to be something. Him
Well,
watching and hold on to
I
him.
mean, I get what you're saying, but yeah, you know me. I was always I was taking James Wood no matter what. Even if I got one, I was taking Wood.
Oh, I knew that. I knew you was Wood. I knew that. I wasn't sure who I was picking. I wanted to stay away from Rowley because I just don't know what's going to happen. And Cruz was like the guy that I had for like second place. I just don't know.
No,
So
I
I'm
like O'Neal
torn.
Cruz. I think the second that and I'm gonna say this, and if you're a baseball fan, you understand what I'm about to say. The second that Pittsburgh decides to move O'Neal Cruz for other players is when you'll realize how good O'Neal Cruz really is.
Oh yes. Down.
I think he's got like another year or two that he's stuck in Pittsburgh, and they'll move on from him. They'll trade him for somebody. They'll send him to either the Yankees, the Dodgers, or somebody like that with a good farm system. And yeah, he'll sign a new deal there, and he'll be their all-star. I mean, if you didn't see it, there's a play where he makes an outfield where he throws like 105 miles per hour to home plate and throws the guy out. And you just don't get that anywhere. Go ahead, KG.
That's just a shame though that you're talking about, a team that's really low in the standings and has been for many years here in the past. Uh, Unloading guys like that. I mean, I see other people in the comments talk about Cruz and Skeens will both be gone in a couple of years. How
Yeah,
you gonna build a squad if you can't keep these cats?
they don't
You
they don't
gotta
care about that. Dog, think about it. Gary Cole,
somebody
Anthony,
gotta care.
they've this is the Pittsburgh way.
It can't be. You can't just say, all right, we want to lose. I mean, they gotta build a
Yes, you can.
squad.
Yes, you
That's
can.
stupid. Then you need to get relocated to another town, another owner, that somebody's got some heart in. Because if you're telling me this program's happy with losing, I ain't never heard nothing like that.
You haven't been paying attention to the Pittsburgh Pirates.
I
They are
have been.
very
They suck.
comfortable.
They've sucked a long time.
They've been very comfortable with what they're doing.
Gee, I'm
you
with
said the
you.
Celtics traded the first overall pick to Philadelphia for the third, and Boston took
Yes.
Tatum. Maddie said Cruz and Skeens will be
Oh, don't let him do this. Don't let him do this. Because yes, that happened, and he cussed the whole world out. He called Danny Ainge names that you wouldn't call your best friend. He called him everything but a child of God. So don't let him put this information out here. Like, no, this isn't it's mm-mm, mm-mm. This dude was really pitching a fit in the house. And if my nieces anywhere near him, come on, make a comment, because she knows and I know this dude was nowhere near happy with this whole trade. He wanted Fultz. Go ahead, KG. I'm sorry. This is my version of BJ. Tim Watkins is my BJ.
Okay.
Maddie said Cruz and Schemes will both be gone. And Tim said, and to Midnight's point, the NBA draft 20 years ago was way deeper than just the top 3 picks. And speaking of schemes, your MLB starting pitchers for the All-Star game is Skubal and Schemes. Was there any surprise there, gentlemen?
No. It honestly, if it wasn't those two, that would have been the surprise. There's no 2 pitchers that have been more dominant than those 2 guys, and unfortunately, Schemes' record doesn't replicate or resemble that of a true number 1 starter. But
no run support.
None at all. He's 4-8 with a 1.94 ERA. Excuse my language, but I'm gonna say it.
130 strikeouts. Yes, I know.
Go ahead, Jack.
I don't get it. Nope. You said the same thing. Same thing I said. I mean, I've been surprised if it wasn't them. Wheeler's having a hell of a season, but the ERA that Schemes has for a starter is ridiculous. Low ERAs like that are usually held by relievers. So the 4-7 record, that's touchy, but I think he still deserves it. He's, dominating. He's just not getting no run support.
Right.
And what do you guys think about the starting lineups, though? I mean, I'm sorry, KG, were you going towards this next?
Nah, go ahead. Hit me with the starting lineups because I didn't think they had them announced yet.
I thought we were doing some. Well, I just had the starters listed. I don't have all the reserves, but it was.
Don't worry about the reserves. Let's just do starters.
Yeah, of course. Cal Riley's going to lead off, it looks like, for the American League, and then Vlad Guerrero from the Blue Jays, Gleyber Torres from the Tigers, Jose Ramirez from the Guardians, Jacob Wilson from the Athletics. That's a big up for him, shortstop. Shortstop position in the American League used to be really locked down by a few shortstops. It's good to see a new young guy in there like Jacob Wilson. Aaron Judge is going to be one of the outfielders. Riley Green from the Tigers is going to be an outfielder. Javier Baez with the Tigers is going to be an outfielder. And the DH is going to be the Baltimore Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. Baltimore, I hear people bitching that Henderson should have been in this spot and not O'Hearn. I think the best player playing was probably Holiday, but I don't think any Orioles deserve to be on this, but every team got to get a token. So that's the American League. The National League, catcher Will Smith from the Dodgers is going to lead off. Freddie Freeman from the Dodgers is back too. I'll come back to that. I got something to talk about that. Tail Mart from the Arizona Diamondbacks in the 3 spot. Manny Machado will be in the 4 hole with the San Diego Padres. Francisco Lindor from the Mets. Pete Crow Armstrong from the Cubbies. I like seeing new guys up. Kyle Tucker for the Cubs, and Shohei Ohtani will be the DH from the Dodgers. Now let's go back up to another Dodger I was speaking of. Freddie Freeman, man. I don't think he should have been a starter. And I love that Dodgers offense, that Dodgers hitting attack. But I think Pete Alonso should have started over Freddie Freeman at first base, man. I really do.
I can see that. But, I mean, again, I think this is the fan pick. So the fans
pick all the starters?
Yeah, the fans pick the starters, then the league picks everybody else.
Wow, okay. I thought the fans picked and then the media put a percentage on it, and that's how it was done.
I think it's in percentages, but still, I think a majority of
it. I think Alonso. I like Freddie Freeman, but he's been a little off this year. And it don't mean he can't turn it back on the second half. He's done it before.
Right.
This isn't nothing that's new. Him and Mookie are a little bit off right now.
Yeah,
So
because they both
I,
had injuries early on.
I thought that. And as far as Acuna making the squad at all, I don't know, man. I mean, good thing it ain't the NBA, man. You gotta have a certain amount of games and shit. I don't know if MLB has that rule, but Acuna's batting 333 with 12 homers and 22 RBIs. Hell, people got snuffed. He got more home runs than he has RBIs, and he's only played 40 games this year. He just came back from that big injury.
Right.
So, I'm, I mean, if it wasn't in Atlanta with Acuna being selected, probably
Yeah.
not.
Well,
I
yeah.
think this is
Right. Right.
I think this is a little good thing, but they already did a little good thing by adding one extra player to the list, and that was Clayton Kershaw. He got what's called the legend pick. I
Right.
mean, I
He
like
deserves it.
Kershaw. He does. He just got his big 3,000 strikeout this year. Um, so that's your legend pick. Why you kind of got two because you got Acuna on here too. So
That's I think Acuna's only on there because you get the fans voting, and the fans in certain cities stuff the ballot more than other fans do.
all cities do that. Yes, they do. They'll give you a free cheeseburger, free popcorn if you
Right.
bring them 10 stuffed ballots. I've done that myself. And then, the National League nowadays used to be, like I said, used to be the American League that was shortstop deep. National League is deep as hell at shortstop, and
Yeah.
it made it tough because some studs didn't make it. You got Francisco Lindor, you got Ellie De La Cruz, you got Trey Turner, you got C.J. Abrams, you got that boy Geraldo Ferdamo over in Arizona. You new young guy. Then you got Mookie Betts that's back, playing shortstop most of the time. So National
Hold on.
League is
Hold on.
deep.
Oh, no. We're not doing this, Jack Carr.
What I
You
do,
talk about
Julio?
shortstops in the National League. You got to start with Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson is the best defensive shortstop in the majors. Him and Nick Kerner, up the middle, is one of the best middle duos in all of
Okay.
baseball.
I tried to name enough of them. I mean, you got Manny Machado, you got Dansby Swanson. Okay, that's two more to this list of stud shortstops in the National League.
I got you. No, I'm
I
not saying that.
wasn't
I'm
trying
not.
to miss nobody.
No, I'm not saying that like that, Jack. You know me.
You
I
just caught
like
up
my
to me.
guy. I like my guy. My guy is Dansby. If I got to take a shortstop, I'm taking Dansby Swanson.
He aight.
40 times over 40 times.
He aight.
13 times on Sunday, whatever it is, whatever the story goes. Yeah, no. Dansby Swanson is. I think
If,
Dansby Swanson honestly is the best shortstop in baseball.
oh bullshit. If you ain't seen Ellie De La Cruz, boy. If you're gonna say it, gotta say it right. You say, I take that cat every day and twice on Sunday.
Whatever it is, I don't care what the saying
Yeah,
is.
what you said sounded like mumbo jumbo.
Okay.
Mm, okay. Paul Father. Paul.
All right, Casey, get us back on track.
We got.
Mm.
I'm letting
Reel
you
me
guys
in.
go at it.
And now, you know what? I'm sorry. There are 19 first-time All-Stars this year. That's a big-ass number. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Tim said Alonzo Ball. Ball was the second pick.
Right.
What pick was
Yeah,
Darren
no.
Day?
I don't know. That's you. One of y'all writing that.
Folks went to the 76ers. Ball went to Lakers. Tatum went to the best NBA franchise in history.
Oh, man.
Don't hate, appreciate.
Recognize. 18, baby. 18.
All right, let's go ahead and get into this real quick since we
At
talking
this part of the
NBA.
show, hold on, before you go, KG. This part of the show, I would like to tell that every Celtic fan that's in our fan base and in our group, there's a finger on my hand, and it's in the middle, and it's what I want to give to you freely. because I love you and I appreciate you. Go ahead, KJ.
Since we talking NBA, we had a list that we came up with, that Midnight Rider came up with. This is his idea, so let's get to it. 5 players you saw play that didn't pan out in the pros. I mean, you saw them play through college. You thought that they were going to be absolute dogs when they got to the league, and it just didn't happen. So, let's go ahead. Which one of you gentlemen want to go first? You, Midnight Rider, or
No.
Jack?
So what we're going to do is how we do all our lists. We do on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and everybody goes at their turn. So I don't know who wants to start, but we're starting at number 5.
Number 5. I guess I'll start. My number 5 would be Dajuan Wagner. Absolute dog of a player. Son of Milt Wagner, second generation. But he didn't pan out in the pros, not for what we thought. We always thought it was injuries, but it was Crohn's disease, actually.
Yes.
That stopped him from panning out. And that needs to have more awareness brung to it. But number 5 for me is Dajuan Wagner.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Jack?
With the Orlando, wasn't he with Orlando?
Nah, he's with Cleveland.
I mean, his name was like Dajaun.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. What number we doing? Number 5?
Yep.
My number 5, I think, is going to be on somebody else's list. It's Greg Oden.
Ooh.
Greg Oden was, I ruled the world. I mean, that's all. Number one. That's all he was coming out. Got picked ahead of KD, actually. Number 1 overall in 07. How did he go to? Portland?
Yes, sir.
Went to Portland. Got some more injuries. I want to say he was drafted hurt.
No, he wasn't drafted hurt.
That was that boy from Kentucky. Okay. So, yeah, I feel
Jack Carr, you know what? You just made me proud of you.
He's a buster. Why?
Because every now and then, when
I
think
man, I'm not very
you just make a thing happen, man. Like I love you, man. Like
shit.
I'm gonna give you I gotta give you your flowers when I need you to give you your flowers. And Greg Oden is a great pick because he wasn't on my list, but that's why I gotta give you your flowers. So my 5, I got RJ Barrett, Canada Maple Leaf owned. I just thought.
What are you talking about?
I thought RJ Barrett was gonna be good.
He's still in the league. He only 4 years in?
He still stinks.
I don't know about that. He's getting bounced around.
Yeah, he stinks.
Where is he at now? The Raptors?
It doesn't matter.
Man, that's bad choice.
Yeah. RJ Barrett is my number 5. So, with that being said,
I don't even want to write it down.
Don't write it down. Number 4. KG.
Number 4, Gonzaga's very own Adam Morrison. I thought Adam Morrison was going to be an absolute dog. I thought he was going to, him and JJ Redick, where they were Call of Duty buddies. I thought they were going to light the league on fire. But it did not pan out that way. But Adam Morrison dealt with a lot of health issues as well. But he does have a championship ring. However, his career didn't pan out the way that everybody thought it would. I think some people think it's because he went to Charlotte first. And if he went anywhere else, he probably would have been a little bit better. But Adam Morrison is my number 4.
You're killing me, dog.
Jack.
Yeah, I got Adam Morrison at number 4, 3rd pick of the Charlotte Bobcats. He's now coaching kids and giving back. I found out. Most notable thing is He was NCAA Player of the Year 05-06 season. So Morrison was must watch, man, when he was playing. The boy was shooting from everywhere, out the parking lot, everywhere. He was a shooter. I don't know why he didn't pan out. I don't think his release was quick enough for NBA, maybe. Um, yeah, I got Adam Morrison as well. 40
Uh,
years old now.
I love you guys. For me, Cam Reddish is my number 4. You couldn't tell me that Cam Reddish was not going to be a star. I've talked to several people that were in the Georgia area, and they always said that Cam's only problem was like he just like basketball came so naturally that he just took it for granted. And I just really thought that he would have been one of those guys that just would have took off and shined. But obviously he hasn't. And obviously Jack doesn't think he will, but and I gave up on him. Go ahead. Go ahead,
I
Ken.
mean, what
Oh,
is it? Is this your Duke list or something, bro? What you gonna put Leighton on there next?
number 3.
Number 3, I got a Dookie. And I mentioned him at number 4, but JJ Redick. I thought JJ Redick was going to be a absolute dog, but he was
Oh
him
my
and
God.
Juan Dixon. JJ Redick and Juan Dixon were in the same category. They didn't have the handles to play point guard and didn't have the size to play the 2. And if JJ Redick would have came in a generation after he did, he would have been quite arguably one of the best players to enter the league. He would be considered what Steph Curry is considered, because we're in positionless basketball, the running off the screens and stuff like that. And then you would have teams running elevator doors for him, and he would be able to shoot. I remember what was it? It was the EA Sports Maui Invitation. I'll never forget it. And I watched JJ Redick come up court, bring the ball up, and pull up from the logo, from the EA Sports logo. You didn't see that very often, and he was knocking it down. Great from the free throw line. I love JJ Redick in college. Hated Duke, but I love JJ Redick. And I was like, he is going to be a monster in the NBA, and it just never happened. And then, post retirement, he starts making, comparisons on TV about the former players being plumbers and firefighters and stuff like that with no respect for the game. And that's a whole problem for me. But Jerry West got his ass together real good. So, Jack?
Number 3, Jack.
I'm still marinating, man. JJ Redick didn't do enough for you in the league.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't a scoring leader or nothing, but my boy put in a solid career. People was trading for him to get a shooter. Same thing they're doing for Luke Kennard nowadays. I can't believe JJ Redick's on the list. I really can't. I'm taken by that. Ooh, cookie.
Cookie.
6 teams
But
in 15 years.
like
He
I
only averaged
said,
12 points a game.
people 12 points a game coming off the bench ain't bad. You're playing less than half the game. If you play more games, you have 24.
He was
He
supposed to
wasn't a
be a starter.
starter.
He is what Steph Curry is now. That's what he was coming out of college. He had a better
Woo!
upside coming out of college than Steph Curry.
Came out as a shooter, and he performed as a shooter for a very long NBA career. I'm sorry, I disagree with that one. So we're on number 3.
We're on number 3, Jack.
Number 3, I'm gonna go with what's his name again? Ooh, Harry Giles the third.
Oh, that's a crazy one.
he should have stayed in school. Him leaving Duke after one was stupid. And it shows. He's currently a free agent, man. He's been bouncing around for 4 years. I think if he'd have stayed 2 more years at Duke, he would have been more prepared for this. Sitting on the bench or playing G League ain't the same as playing competitive basketball at Duke University. I feel he made a bad move coming out too early. Um, he's a hometown boy from Carolina. I don't know why he didn't stay at Duke a little longer. Um, Ended up being the 20th overall pick by who? Portland, another Portland Trailblazers joint. So uh, he's just a free agent in the NBA right now. He's not even latched on with no team. So I thought that Giles would give me more if he stayed at Duke. So that's my number 3 disappointment.
So my number 3 is KG's number 5, DeJuan Wagner, and I know it's the Crohn's disease or whatever it is that took him off his path, but I really had high hopes. I thought he was going to be a guy in this league for a long time. So
Yeah, me too.
He was DeJuan Wagner, and as
Okay.
we say in the world of people, number 2, go.
Number 2 is another shooter that I thought had a really good upside in the same vein as
one of mine.
As JJ Redick, Steph Curry. If these guys were a generation later, they would have succeeded in the NBA, and that is James Taft, aka Jimmer Fredette.
God damn it.
I thought he was a absolute monster in college. He did play 14 years of professional basketball. He played Sacramento,
overseas.
the Bulls. Yeah, he went overseas for 20 to 25. He just retired.
Yeah.
But he's another one that was that tweener guy. Didn't know if he was a point guard or a 2 guard. Didn't have the handles to be a point guard. Didn't have the size to be a 2 guard. So yeah. And he was a shooter. And again, if he would have got the same treatment that Steph Curry would have got, imagine him, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson on the same team.
A lot of Florida coverage.
You would have really had Splash Brothers for real.
You'd have had a lot of Florida coverage. Yep. Is that you, KG?
Yep, that's my number 2. On you.
My number 2 is the same guy, man. I got Jimmer Fredette there, BYU legend. And I got up here at top circle. Had no handles. Had none. He had a hard time just dribbling up court. Serious. I ain't think he had no handles. But, he was the number 10 pick in 2011 by Milwaukee. But he played with the Shanghai Sharks 2019, and he was NCAA Player of the Year in 2011. He was also a CBA MVP in 2017, and he's a 3-time CBA All-Star. So, I mean, yeah, he didn't make the league, but I'll take his basketball career. I would take it. Got to see a little bit of the world. Yeah, but I thought he was going to be lightning in a bob. I really did. I thought he was going to blow the NBA up. And I got a feeling KG's got my same number 1. One of y'all's got it. So, Jimmer Fredette, my number 2 shooter, as he said. Oh, nah. Nobody got my number 1. No, midnight rider, man.
No, I know I don't. My number 2 is Al Harrington. I thought Al Harrington was going to take the league by storm. Him and the Pacers, 6'10", able to guard any position, positionless basketball. I honestly think it's him and it's another guy that if they were in this NBA, they'd be Hall of Famers. And but yeah, Al Harrington's my two, for sure. I loved Al Harrington. I thought, he learned from the Davis brothers. He did everything you could do, and I just thought he would be that guy. So that's my two. So here we are.
Al was after Alonzo and Mutombo, right?
Yeah. Well, Al Harrington came straight out of high school.
You thinking of Othello Harrington? That's what you thinking of.
Othello, you're right. Al, you're right. I was thinking of Othello. You're correct, KG. Before we go to number one, y'all want to catch up on some comments? Because look like some guys are chiming in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's get some comments.
Catch up a little bit.
2 Anthony Edwards went to Cleveland.
That's the draft when Tatum is coming out. I believe he's talking about. Ain't he?
And Tim said Adam Morrison played for the Lakers too.
Mm-hmm.
Junior Burroughs played for the Celtics. Anthony said my 5 is Christian Laettner, the guy with the first name Brandon that played for the Trailblazers. Greg Oden and Jahlil Okafor.
He's talking about Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy doesn't belong on this list.
Brandon Roy.
Brandon Roy does not belong on this list. Because he
did JJ Redick.
Brandon Roy played ball. He's top 5. The only problem with him was he would be one of those guys that we would have in this conversation talking about your top 15 or your top 20 if his knees didn't go out. He's not a guy that underachieved. He's a guy that just his knees gave out on him and didn't allow him to have the career that he should have had.
Okay.
And Anthony said my 5 are just
Winslow,
Greg Oden, Jahlil Okafor, Christian Laettner, and a guy that played for Portland first name Brandon and Mason Plumlee.
I like that. Winslow is a guy that I used to love. I used to love Justice Winslow. And Justice Winslow he's probably like number 7 or 8 on my list because I love me some Justin Winslow and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist would have gotten me fired as an NBA GM. Hello?
And he said replace some Mason Plumlee with the Hansborough brothers.
What's the Hansborough brothers? It's the Plumlee brothers.
Yeah, it's the other way around. I think he means the Plumlee.
I thought Tyler Hansborough. Yeah, it's 3 Plumlee. Tyler Hansborough brother made the league too.
Oh, he did have a youngin. That's right. Hansborough did have a little brother, but I don't remember much. But Duke had
Hansborough was never. Hansborough was never going to be a Hansborough. Never mind.
No,
it's not. Let's not get that argument.
We had an
hour and 30.
Yeah, so we got to do this number one, get to what you eating and get out of here. Only thing that I can say, Anthony, is taking off Brandon Roy off that because that was injuries. And Tim said the Junior Burroughs comment was out of pocket. Let's get the number one, Midnight Rider.
Hold on. Number one.
You gonna add another Dookie to your list?
No, sir. Nope. This one right here is one of those heartbreaks. Hold on.
Okay.
Sam said he checking in, just passing by. What's up, guys? Feeling low vibes. Might make some green salsa pork grind tacos. Hey, Sam. That sounds good, Sam, man. But I want you to get them vibes up, man. Get them vibes up, brother. We missed you last night.
We've missed you all week, the last 2 weeks. So you gotta get your shit together, Sam. All right. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know if Penelope didn't let you do your thing the other night, but you gotta get your shit together, Sam, because you're supposed to be here before the show starts. So get your shit together, make it happen. All right. We need the spaceships, the peace signs, and whatever else the other shit you do before we start our show.
He
Yeah,
say, "Oh snap,
he-
Ronnie got the voice back." Yeah, it's all the way back.
it's back, and you hearing it, bro. What's up, Sam? It's all good in my hood, though, bro.
And
Hey, there's a,
now
there's
number
a,
one,
there's a, there's a sideline junkies comment I need you to get to. Just for Timothy
uh,
Watkins.
Well,
it
we don't need
with
any of
Dana
those.
Barrows is better.
There you go.
Hey, don't ever disrespect Dana Barrows.
Don't ever disrespect Rod Strickland.
There you go.
I just hell out of him.
Rod Strickland
KG
or
don't
Tim
like
Parrott.
KG don't like it, boy.
Yeah, you can't disrespect Rod Strickland or Kim Parrott.
No,
There's probably
I
a few
don't
more
say
too.
that. But Anthony said no based on the hype because that year they were getting drafted. Both brothers were getting so much hype, like they were going to be top 10.
Who?
We talking about the Hansboroughs or the Plumleys? Because the Plumleys they carved out some careers. They didn't carve out a real career.
They did. They did. Two of them did. I mean, 10+ years. I mean, shot blocking, rebounding, it works if you that big. I mean, I'm trying to catch up with comments you're on. I can't see.
Tim Watkins got the Christian Laettner joint.
Yeah,
Okay,
Tim Watkins said Christian Laettner.
I'm
And
there.
Sam said, I feel a little better now. Rudy speech. He said, I was feeling like Eddie Jones today.
That means you're not going to show up.
He ain't coming. He ain't coming.
You ain't going to
Tim
be
said
here.
David Rivers.
Hold on. When it matters, Sam R., that means you're not going to be here if you feeling like Eddie Jones.
Damn, I dropped my spoon.
Now,
my spoon.
My number one. This one right here kind of
Hold on. Get to the comments. Nah, get to the comments. We got because I know what's coming next. I already know the Timothy Watkins post. So
I don't know.
Just give it.
He said David Rivers.
Okay. I knew that was coming.
And Anthony said, yeah, the Plumlee brothers. And Anthony asked the question, would you guys put Eddie Jones on that list? Was he getting a ton of hype the year he was drafted? But Eddie Jones did pan out. Eddie Jones had a solid career.
Did.
We would never put
Just like JJ Redick. Just like JJ Redick did.
Jones on any list of importance because he won't show up when it matters.
He did all right.
Okay.
Who got? Come on, let's get to that.
Yeah.
All right, number one.
It's the playoffs. It's the playoffs is a big shot, but you got the 18-year-old taking it, not Eddie Jones. So you holler at me later. Yep. Your number one player that you thought was going to be the guy, but he didn't show up or didn't make it. Let's go.
This one right here is him and his brother, because in 1995 they had the world on fire.
O'Bannon.
Because one flamed out,
O'Bannon.
the other one flamed out too, and that's
UCLA. Yes, sir.
He went to New Jersey. It was like they said. It was too far away from home from him. He was far away from mom and dad, and that nightlife got to him. He wasn't focused anymore. And then I think he went where did he go? I think that he wound up at Detroit, but he was never as good as he was at UCLA.
And one of them was.
He played for the Nets and played for the Mavericks. Those are his only two stops in the NBA, and then after that, that was it.
What spot was he drafted in? Where was he drafted?
He was the 9th overall pick in 95. And
this
dude coming out of college, he was NCAA champion.
Player of the year too, wasn't he? Yeah, wasn't he player of the year? Wasn't he player of the year too?
College player of the year, Wooden Award, top 10 player of the year, All American.
Mm-hmm.
He had some accolades.
That's a good one.
It just never, and that broke my heart, man. It broke my heart because he never panned out. And then guess what? His brother came in 97, drafted by the Pistons. And 97 to 99, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as a matter of fact, Charles O'Bannon is coaching now.
I can confidently say that nobody has my pick at number 1.
I don't know. If you continue with them Duke guys, you might.
Who's your number 1?
My number 1.
Number 1.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. This gentleman was a number 2 pick in the 2002 NBA draft. Uh, hmm. He left after part of a season at Duke. He didn't even play the whole season at Duke and got drafted. I think if he was healthy, he'd have got drafted much higher. I'm sorry, not much higher. I think he would have got drafted number 1. And we're talking about Jay Williams. If he didn't get in that motorcycle accident, man, I'd love to have seen what he would have done on the court. Because the little bit he did play at Duke in that 01 season was pretty good. And then to see him make the transition from, up and coming, hopefully NBA star, high draft pick to injury. And then, he got in the booth pretty quick, I feel, once he decided his career was over. And I think Jay Will does a hell of a job on ESPN. I watch him, I listen to him, I enjoy him. So Jay Williams is my number 1.
I knew it.
That could have, would have, should have.
I gotta disagree with you.
No.
on that.
KG, hold on. Stop. Because you got that Chicago love. So you gotta stop right now. Because Jack Carr has a good number 1. I didn't put this guy, he's not on my list, but I like Jack's number 1. I know my number 1 is better, but
you like my number 1 and my number 5.
Yeah, because we smart like that, Jack. It's not like it's the other day when Josh Walker said it. Josh Walker said that we are symbiotic in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? We might argue between each other, but we think the same way. KG,
right.
Go ahead. Finish your
Let
thought.
KG in, will you?
Yeah.
I'm
we're
gonna say
not
this.
used to having outsiders. You know what I'm saying? Normally,
let him in.
Yeah. Go ahead, KG.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. I'm good.
You just produce a dude.
You just make it work. We the
I
talent.
started this barbecue shit, and it's the
You the
motherfucking thing.
straw that stirs the drink. The straw that stirs the drink, you said.
Right. We the gin and the tonic. You the straw.
And without me,
Bingo.
I shut all this shit the fuck down. No, I'll say this. I disagree with Jay Williams because we don't know what could have been because of that motorcycle accident. If he wouldn't have never got on that fucking bike, man.
I know.
God, if he would have never got on that bike.
So my thing was, I felt like his arrogance set him up because if you saw that thing the year before, he was like, "Oh, I'm not supposed to be on a bike, but I gotta do this and blah blah blah," and like it was so openly out there. And then when the accident happened, I didn't have any. To be honest, I didn't have any remorse for him because he set himself up to fail. And that's the part that made me mad. Was like, first you're gonna be braggadocious about having a bike and knowing it's not in your contract, but then Chicago still, like, respectfully did good by you, because Chicago should have just said, forget you, you're good.
Broke the contract.
But they took care of you. So
they did.
Chicago should be rewarded for in the time. But my number 1, his junior year in high school, he was 5'9". He grew to be 6'7" at the end of his junior year. He started to drink coffee because he didn't want to be too tall. He ended up being 6'10". He went to a school called Villanova. He ended up playing for teams like the Philadelphia 76ers. He was a 6'10" small forward, handled the basketball like a guard. His name Do you know his name, Jack? You shaking your head.
Nah, I'm still trying to figure out who you're going with. What year he playing?
So my guy is Tim
Play?
Thomas. Tim
Ooh.
Thomas. If
Who?
you remember there's a NBA playoffs series where the Phoenix Suns play the LA Lakers. It's the series infamously known when Kobe doesn't shoot in the fifth game. But Tim Thomas should have been a 2010 guy his whole career. He probably could have been a 2010 and 6 guy in terms of assists because he could handle the basketball. He could do whatever you wanted to do. It was Burger King. You could have it your way. So I feel like Tim Thomas to me is the guy, my number one guy that I thought should have been way better than anything else. And that Phoenix series showed me he should have been way better than what he was. But I just think he just never fit in. And this is the NBA. Like the NBA's league that we got a guy like a Pat Bev that averaged 34 points in high school, but he's a defensive stopper in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like the NBA takes guys from where they should be and puts them and pigeonholes them into places that they shouldn't be in. So that's why in the summer league we get guys that score 30 in the summer league, and then you don't hear from them ever again. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Midnight Rider, his number one guy that should have been a guy is Tim Thomas.
That's a cool one. Well, let me back it up a little bit. When we was talking about Jay Will and these bikes and stuff, that just reminds me about some stuff that's going on over here right now with summer and full-fledged on the Chesapeake Bay. Bikes. They give you a license to ride a bike, but all you gotta do is drive through some cones and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta downshift and be prepared to slow down for traffic and all these certain things. I've been riding bikes since I was 7 years old. I've been driving boats since I was 7 years old. And it's not that easy that anyone and everyone should be able to own either a bike or a boat. And what's happening over here with these boats, man? We're getting so many accidents. I mean, people are just straight up running into restaurants when they pull up. They don't realize there's no brakes on a boat. You got to put it in reverse. That's brakes. And I'm seeing so many boating accidents because they're not required. They take a safety class. That's it. But nobody teaches them how to drive a boat or how to ride a motorcycle. So I think them laws need to get tightened up because now that everybody's getting all this money and shit, I mean, it ain't me, but people are buying bikes and boats and just don't know how to drive them vehicles, man. And other than that, I was maybe going to throw in a few honorable mentions I have, or you guys might have. I didn't. I didn't want to run the whole injury joint, like going or injury or death. With Len Bias, Benji, and Hank. Them three right there are great what ifs, man. But I got really close. Oh, this would be my number 6 is Reggie Lewis of the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
He was just coming into himself, man. And they had Lenny coming soon. So he was 27 years old when he died.
Other way around, Jack.
Yeah, other way around. My fault. Lenny was supposed to be there.
Yeah, Lenny was supposed to come in at 86. Reggie Lewis came in at 87.
87, correct. I knew it was one of them.
And you know what happened in 88? Lakers in 6.
Lakers
would never have been that. Would never have been that if Lenny ain't died. So, you can have that. I mean, damn. Wouldn't you have just loved to have seen what Hank Gathers would have came about in the NBA? If it would have made it, how far he would have made it. Hank, some kind of a story. Benji, now, he was a high school kid that got killed. So
Benji would have been Benji.
I got you. I'm not doubting that, but I'm just saying he was young. It wasn't like he got to the league and fizzled. He didn't get that chance to get to the league, and that just hurt because Benji was that bright star up there that was ready, to just drop on the scene with the gangster lean. Ooh, ooh. He was trying that.
Ben, Benji was
I
described
like
as
it. I like
he
that.
was described as Magic Johnson with a jump shot.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Oh, he could do some he. Yeah. Mhm.
Hank Gathers was going to be Charles Barkley times 15. And I'm not saying that to say anything bad about Barkley, but remember, Barkley could take the ball off the rim and take it to coast and put it down. Hank could do the same thing. Hank used to run the floor the same way. I would have loved
Coast
to
to
see them
coast.
two back.
Dude,
Yeah.
every kid I'm gonna tell you right now, and maybe this is a topic for later on, but if I give you the Southeast top two,
Southeast.
the Southeast hood basketball for Stanton top two guys that we ever tried to emulate it was Charles Barkley, 1. Larry Johnson was 2. Every dude in the hood, every 5'6", and I'm in this category. Every 5'8" dude had a post-up game because of Larry Johnson. Every one of them. You come to the court, you 5'8", you gonna post up on the block like you supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there, but yeah, because of LJ, we all thought we were supposed to be on the block.
Yeah. Well, another player that I had real close to Reggie Lewis was Chris Washburn. I think he was over at NC State.
Ooh. Yeah. Washburn.
Dominant. My boy just got into that whack attack and started, drugging it up. And he was the number 3 pick. I can't remember what year that was. I know he was the 3rd pick.
That's the year he got drafted was the drug year. Like I think
86.
I think the top 10 or 5 guys like all had drug issues in that pick.
Is that right? But they must have met up Michael Ray Richardson or something and figure out how to do it.
Oh, don't talk about Michael Ray Richardson like that, dude.
I know.
Don't do that. Michael Ray Richardson would have been a whole category that we would have talked about in the future if he'd never liked to put white powder up his nose.
They start sniffing that yayo. I know what you mean. And then
because if he wasn't
Bison, how's his name? Dele?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? Bison Dele?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one. Simmons.
You know who Bison Dele is, right?
What's his real name now?
His real name was Brian Williams. He used to play
Brian
Williams. No.
But not Hot Plate Williams. Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Brian Williams played in Maryland for a little bit too before he went out west.
And then he played in Chicago. I think he got a title in Chicago, and then he became Bison Dele. And then
he became Bison Dele after he signed that massive contract with Detroit. But then he walked away from it all because he wanted to travel the world with his wife, and his brother fucking killed him.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. Yup. Y'all just gotta remind the old guy sometime. Yup, I remember that now.
Baby. That's what we're here for.
And then we can go back to some old school stuff if we want. I'm sure KG got this in his tape job. What's up with your boy Fly Williams, KG?
Who?
I got a who out of him?
No, you got a who out of me and Midnight Rider.
His name is Fly Williams, man. He's currently 72 years old. Came out. He played in the 74-75 season and give you 9 points a game, 2 rebounds. He was supposed to be something out of Austin Peay back then. I thought that would definitely be on KG's list.
I thought Earl Manigault would have been on KG's list.
Oh shit.
The GOAT.
Nah, because I thought we had a criteria. So I stuck to the criteria.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right. Well, y'all remember Miles Simon out of Maitre D. Over
Yeah, he's
there
out
on
of
the West
Arizona.
Coast, playing for Arizona. Won the
Yeah.
national championship in Arizona.
Yeah.
Got the MVP and everything. He ain't do shit.
No, you're right. He probably a coach
So,
somewhere. He's a guy that I can
I've
see
had a
coaching.
few. Yeah. So who might y'all have had of, your number 7 or your number 8?
Let's hit the comments and then let's start wrapping this up.
Another old
Sam
school.
said
Raymond
Michael
Lewis.
Oliver Candy.
Oh, what did you say, Jack?
Raymond Lewis. Oh shit, he way back 72. I thought that was another cat. Whenever I see them dudes with them old funky uniforms and the afros, I'm like, that's KG's guy right there. But y'all don't know Raymond Lewis?
Nah.
Oh,
No
he was a
foul.
legend, they say. What happened to him? Alcoholism got him. And then he later, in 2001, he had complications following amputation to affected leg and a stroke. Ooh, ooh. Got into
Go
a
ahead, Coach.
contract. The head coach said sit out, and he got drunk. That's what happened to Mr. Lewis. Yeah, let's roll.
All right. So Sam said Michael Oliver Candy. J Dub checking in with the folks. What's happening, J Dub? Tim
What's up,
said
Jack?
Stanley Roberts from LSU and John Hot Plate Williams from LSU. Or is that John
Yes.
Hot Rod with LSU?
No,
But
that's hot
Stanley
plate. That's hot
Roberts.
plate.
Okay. Stanley Roberts had a substance abuse problem. Him, Roy Topley, those guys had a
Yeah,
substance abuse problem. That's what cut their
Right.
yeah.
career short.
A lot of them 70s and early 80s guys they got into that coke.
All right, real quick. What you eating today?
I think this is another week of spaghetti. I'm gonna be boring. But if I spice my life up, I got some drumsticks. So I might do the drumsticks and peppers and onions and rice. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I told y'all on Thursday's show that yesterday I had my big family 4th of July party. It was awesome. There's a lot of people. There's more people, man, than years past, man. It's just so awesome because you get to see the few family members that are older than me and love
Right.
my aunts and uncles and all that. And then you get to see all the little youngins running around. Like, me and my cousin Big Tim, we was just sitting there looking. Fuck, that was us fucking 50 years ago, So I told you I've been trying to eat better. So I did all right yesterday. I just had 1.5 plates, and that half plate was nothing but cucumbers and dip and stuff. I like some of that dip. But he had brisket, he had pulled pork, he had sausages, he had ribs. Man, you name a meat, he had it, bro. My cousin throws down, and he's in the works of building a new outdoor kitchen. God, I want an outdoor kitchen so bad. Oh, that'd be tight. So my cousin's in the works of doing that. So next year or later this summer, we'll be able to go over there and see his new outdoor kitchen. But today, I got to go back a little bit better because I ate some pork and I ate some beef yesterday. Try going with some kind of ground turkey mixed with something. So my wife's been mixing turkey sausages with ground turkey and making some lasagnas. But I don't like the substitute pasta. I can't do that stuff. That what is it? Whole grain pasta?
Yeah. You don't like that?
It's better than the wheat crap.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it can take me a minute, dude, because I'm a pasta connoisseur. I like the real deal, but that's the thing that gives me the most problem probably is pasta and bread. I'm a bread dude too.
Yeah.
You got a plate of spaghetti, I'm eating 2-3 pieces of bread with it. You gotta have
Exactly.
something to stop up the sauce, leave the plate clean. But anyway, yeah, it's hard to say. I seen she had some ground meat out, so we might be having tacos too. I had salmon tacos during the week this week. I love that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. KG, what y'all working with over your way?
It's raining.
Ooh.
So
Hold KG.
Sure.
If we can put a request in, I know Sparkle Prophet is somewhere lingering around in the room.
nope, she's actually asleep.
Okay, but whenever she wakes up and watches this and recognizes her favorite sideline junkie, the Midnight Rider, I'm looking for bread. I need some fresh bread in my life. It can't be next weekend because I got the family cookout, and actually, if any of the sideline junkies want to come to the Cook family reunion, it's $40. It's at the Panorama Room, 1600 Morris Road. If you guys want to come on over. Just say Ben Conti, and you know how it is, because nobody gonna know me by Midnight Rider at the family reunion. They're gonna know me as Ben Conti, the government.
Oh, at the reunion. Where's that at? When is it?
Panorama Room next
Oh,
Saturday,
yeah, that's right.
11 a.m. to 6 p.m. I know the food gonna be on point, but yeah, if y'all want to come through,
That's right.
yeah, just come on through.
Yeah,
And
that's right. You told me about
if
that.
you're in the Sideline Junkie podcast land and you want to come through, just bring your $40 and yeah, and just ask for Ben, and they'll point you to me, and we good to go.
Yeah, just ask for Ben or Jack. We be there.
Yeah, I know Jack's coming. Yeah, like you
I'm not
laughing.
sure. I'm not sure yet. I gotta check my schedule.
Hey, all you gotta do $40. Bring Cam. You know, maybe it's 120 because you gotta bring the fan with you. But come on through, Jack. I'm good. We good. You know how we roll.
Yeah. We'll see what's up.
We the Rock and Roll Express. We the Midnight Express. We Doom. We the greatest tag team that the podcast land has ever known, baby.
Ever known in the world, Craig.
In the world, Craig.
You know what? I don't know, man. You guys may be the second best, but hold on, chill out now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
Who holds you down? Post to post, coast to coast, sport to sport, better than the two of us. You know what I mean?
The Saturday night
all gas, no break.
Watch me now.
Watch me now. We everywhere,
Watch me now.
baby.
Everywhere, baby. But yeah, we got Midnight Riders Family Cookout, and then July 26th, we are going to be in Oxon Hill for some DMV boxing showcase.
Yes.
So anybody can attend. Come on up. Junkie's going to be ringside, baby. We're going to be all up in this. It's just going to be almost a Junkie's presentation, man. We round 2 on the boxing circuit. We got our stuff together now. We ready. Get in there, get some interviews with these young men. It's July 26th, DMV Boxing Showcase. You can find it online because the times I think are 3 to 7, but don't hold me to that. And the address I can't remember, but it's right next to MGM down there on the waterfront in Oxon Hill. So we're gonna make further announcements. Say again.
At the food court of the Tanger Outlets.
Yes, sir. That's where we're gonna be. So come on out there and hang with the junkies, man. We'll get some videos with you, have fun, chop it up with you. Come on out and meet us if you want. We'll put some more announcements on our junkies page, so keep an eye out. That's gonna be big time. And also, I got my guy Cole Broadband over there at Flag on the Take. Man, he's doing some big stuff today. He's up at Baysox Stadium today. I thought it was last week. It's today. They got the charity softball game benefiting Children's Cancer Society. It's going to be the Anne Arundel Fire Department versus the Maryland State Police in the softball game at Baysox Stadium today. First pitch, 3:30-ish is first pitch. There's a Baysox game currently going on. You got to buy to get into the Baysox to see the charity game. And Cole
Wow.
will be announcing the charity game, guys. I'm going to get Cole on the show with us, Midnight Rider. I think you'd really like Cole. And, the way we just had Joshua on for his podcast, I think we should get Cole on too and do a little collab with him.
Okay.
And
Let's
maybe
go.
maybe we see how this experience was for him. I'm gonna give him a buzz later on tonight and see if we can't get him up this week or next week. That's all I got for y'all today.
2 hours, baby. 5 minutes.
I've seen that. My legs are getting tingly. I gotta stand up.
Well, a couple final comments, and then we can get on up out of here. Sam said, "Oh man, I waited that long for my number one pick." No comment. The Candyman was, I mean, I knew he was a bum when he came in. So he had that couple of good games at Pacific, and that was that. He said, "Dang, Jack, just get some McDonald's."
Nah, ain't had McDonald's in 3 weeks, man. I can't do it. Can't do it. Got to get rid of some of these medications I'm on. And the only way I'm going to do that is to eat good, bruh. I get my little cheat day every 2 weeks, some red meat or something. I got to work it out, Sam. But thanks.
And Sam said it's BYOB because $40 don't include the drink.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it's BYO 40. Bring your own 40. I feel like I'm back in the day.
Well,
40, a Red Bull.
Nah. We going what's the joint? We going Champimple. You going Champale.
Yeah. Champagne mixing it. You mixing it or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got
I never like that.
If you ain't got a bottle of Champale, you can't get in.
Me and my wife was just talking Mad Dog last night, dude.
Oh man.
Everybody's had some Mad Dog, and I want to say I paid 95 cents for a bottle back in my time. Oh, me and my boy Vu, we used to get a pint of tequila and a thing of Mad Dog lemon lime to chase it.
Good God.
That dude at the liquor store said, "Y'all fighting tonight." I said, "Bullshit, we ain't fighting." He said, $20, y'all fighting tonight. I said, I got it. Well, we came in the following weekend. Me and Vu both slapped 20s on the counter. He's like, "What's up?" I said, "Yeah, we was fighting last week." He's like, "But I only bet you." Vu said, "Yeah, but we was fighting each other." We was out in the parking lot because we got kicked out because this club had a rule. Dudes cannot dance by themselves, but 5 girls can go dance by themselves, but they would not allow guys to be hawking the dance floor. Vu, that was his specialty. So he was out there he couldn't dance. He was out there trying to get freak on with some girls. They kicked him out. Then they came to me and Junior, talking about, "Y'all got to leave too. Your boy got kicked out." I said, "So what? He can wait." They're like, "Nope, y'all got to go too." So I'm out there cussing Vu. Next thing you know, we throwing blows. And then these 2 dudes come break it up. Me and Vu look at each other. We knocked them 2 dudes out, go home happy. It was a crazy night. You drink some tequila, chasing it with Mad Dog, you looking for trouble.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, man. Damn, we cracked 2.
Come on, KG. Let's get us out of
Yeah.
here. Because we don't do
Yeah, please, I get another story.
so we got Drive Time with Matty Ice, who was on earlier with us. You got Pretenders or Contenders tomorrow with Coach Troy Gibson from 7 Run High School, defensive coordinator, Defenders High School.
7 Run.
Program
Where's
coach,
that at?
Coach Augustus Parish Bowie High School football. Then Coach Devon's going to recap the Commanders 11 on event yesterday at RFK Fields. It was a 7-on-7
yeah.
O-line and D-line challenge. So got a double header for you tomorrow as we do every Monday. So until then,
Oh, wow.
that's Gentleman Jack. I'm the big guy, KG. Can't say we don't do no overtime because damn it, we did it. But we out of here.